Hey guys, it's Suzanne, just checking in with you. I have a few updates I wanted to just talk to you about directly, much easier than writing it out, and I'm gonna try and get used to doing this more often. I know you guys have asked me to do that, so I'm really gonna make it a priority, I promise. Okay, a couple quick things about the Suzanne Venker show. We've started a Patreon page. We want to be able to expand the show and keep it commercial free. I started out as a radio show. If for those of you who've been listening from the beginning, starting last July, and then that radio program got bought out by another program, and so I kind of grabbed my producer and creating the podcast in another location, and everything's going great. But I'd like to keep it as commercial free as possible, and that unfortunately requires support from you all so that I can do that. Because that's how podcasts basically make their money, is through, they'll stop and have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 commercials throughout it, like it did last July, and I found that really frustrating. So in order for me to keep that going, I need support. So anyway, Kelsey has started that for me, and you will find that on my Facebook page, which is where this is going anyway, so it's there. It should be right below or above me. We're also doing a call-in now, so instead of email of the day, it'll be call of the day. And so for those of you who have a question, instead of emailing it, you can still email it. I will occasionally do the email of the day if I have to, but I thought it would be fun to have you guys actually ask the question from your own voice on the show, and Kelsey's my assistant, found a way to do that. So if you want to call, if you have a question or a comment and you leave the voicemail, then we can play that actually on the program, which is awesome. So those are the two things about the Suzanne Venker show. And then finally, I want to do a quick update about this new program called Mrs. America that is starting next Wednesday on Hulu. And if you aren't familiar with it, just Google Mrs. America, and the amount of coverage pre-publicity that it's getting is enormous. And it's essentially the story of the 1970s Equal Rights Amendment, the ERA, and what happened there between the feminists and my aunt, Phyllis Schlafly, who spearheaded the effort to stop it and ultimately succeeded. And so Hollywood is having a field day with it, and I haven't seen it yet, but I know enough and have seen enough and have read enough about it to get the gist of it. But I will be watching it starting on Wednesday, and I do have a piece on that coming out to set the record straight about everything that Hollywood is getting wrong in that series. So be on the lookout for that. I'm also going to do a special bonus podcast episode on it as well. So that's the latest, and that's it. Until next time, it won't be long, I promise. Thanks again for all your support.